Okay, hello guys, it's Dr. Cool Auto Fix. Today we have a serious problem in our garage, and the problem here is with a Passat FSI B6. That's a 2006 model, and this car looks very great, and the very problem which we have here is to actually replace this door lock. Now let me get you guys somewhere a little bit private. Now you can look at this here. They made it so fragile. I wonder why they didn't use a very good steel to do this, but they used this so it's breakable. This is aluminum, and it's not a very good one, cast aluminum. So when once it got broke, you can't be able to lock that driver door, and it's actually been actually attached to this mechanism here. So technically speaking, this is the main problem. This is the main nightmare that this door is having. You can't lock it, you can't open it from that driver door. So I've been trying to actually get this thing out for months, and it was like a nightmare. Why? Because there are no helping hands up there in the YouTube. There is a guy who posted something like this, then when it got to the important part where he's supposed to actually show people what he does and how he did it, he skipped that very position. Now, do you know the reason why I'm saying this is because most often times when I make my own video and show you guys precisely what you need to do to get the problem solved, 95% of you are unappreciative and ungrateful. No thank you, no thumbs up, no shit. You just took the information, go and fix your car, and you feel like life is all good. But you don't even know the hell we go through to actually get some of the information that we share with you, because these manufacturers don't share this information for free because they intentionally make it harder so that you won't be able to fix it. If you won't be able to fix it, you bring it to their dealership, then they bill you extremely high to get this problem resolved. Today, I have some other videos where I have in my YouTube channel where a lot of people are complaining. Yeah, you took 10 minutes, you took 12 minutes just to say that this is what the problem is. Why don't you get the fuck out of my channel, right? I didn't invite you. I don't remember actually calling you to come over. If it was that very simple, why didn't you do it? Why did you have to come and look for my video to actually use it as a tool, as a problem, as a guide to actually solve your problem? Why don't you go and ask the damn manufacturer who manufactures the car? Because I'm not the one who did this. I only figured this shit out, and I'm trying to share with you, and you are busy complaining like as if I took your whole life. So a lot of you guys are a bunch of ungrateful folks out there, and if you're among the one who is watching this video, you need to change that stupid attitude because it's not a good one. If there is something that most of you guys know me about in my channel, I don't take shit. All right, when you do something that I don't like, I'm gonna tell it to your face that I don't like that shit that you did, and it's all for you to change it. Now let's go to the main place. Now for you to remove this this is the main locker where the door handle is actually attached. Let me show you how it is. Then this piece here is the one which the main door handle grabs and leaves. So that is what is broken here, like I showed you previously. And you gotta be getting the whole set of this. Now let's get to it. There are so many processes that is involved in getting this bad guy out of this very place here. As you all know, that Volkswagen come to this very one here and they change the entire system, and it is somewhat like Make 4, but it's a little bit harder than Make 4. This is technically speaking how the Make 4 configuration is. But for me, taking more than 3 to 5 months to actually figure this thing out, it wasn't easy because the other guy there, the white guy there that I saw his video concerning this, he wouldn't even show it. He actually skipped this part. One of the hardest part here is removing this very door panel here. Now for every other one here, like this one here, as soon as you get this very locker here. As soon as you get here, it's been secured with 6mm special Allen key here that's holding this very place. If you don't have it, don't try to use the T hex type of screw. Don't use this type because you're gonna damage it. Don't use this type. The very one which they designed there is a very special one. It's only been held in 2 places. Now for here, you need to loosen out this one completely, and the other one you need to turn it anti-clockwise until it stops. Then when it stops, then it will allow you to remove this locker cylinder here. Then when it unlocks, this one here, you just need to pull it forward like this. All right, let me show you. Okay, this is where it is. All right, this is how it is, and that is how it is. Now the other one there, give me that one there, buddy. Okay, this one here is actually the mechanism that the handle is actually attached. So let me assemble it on the ground here so you look at it. So when this one comes in here, it does slots like this. All right, and that is how it works. All right, you can see it can't get out of here. So that's how it works. So when you slide it, that's how it is. Now this one here have to be slotted from the inside and shifted this way. So when you're trying to bring it out, you have to push it this way to get it out there. But you can actually detach the both of them separately. While trying to lose it, you have to bring the both of them down. So you couple it. When you are trying to couple it, you bring it out the same way. Now this is the second bolt down there at this very door side here that you need to turn all the way backwards to actually remove it. This bolt here, this one you're seeing here, all right, this very bolt that you're seeing right here, this one here, that's the one that you're gonna be using some hex to loose out from here. You turn it all the way anti-clockwise, then it's going to release this cylinder from locking like this. It's going to remove this cylinder, it's going to release this cylinder, because when you tighten it back right now, it's going to lock this cylinder back in place. So now you know how it is. All right, okay, now we go to the next one there. What about the glass? The glass, I have made a video concerning it. All you need to do, you need to wind it down. There is a hole here that is being covered by a rubber. All right, let me lift this a little bit up, so I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, this hole right here, this cover right here, cover this very place. I have a second one right there. Now when you're winding it down, you're gonna be keeping your eye on this very place here, because there is a lock, there is a screw that you need to encounter here. So it seems like that one has actually gone up a little bit. Okay, that's it right there. All right, can you see it right there? Now you'll be needing a socket to actually to loosen it out. You need a 4mm socket. So you get a 4mm socket right in there. All right, then you turn it anti-clockwise. Clockwise is to open it, anti-clockwise is to tighten it. All right, clockwise to open. So you tighten it until it becomes free. You tighten this one also to become free. Then you gotta drag the glass out of this very place here. Then when you drag it out, then you don't need to do any more thing concerning this door winder here. Okay, one other thing which I want to say here is the first thing you're going to be doing before doing that is actually to remove this door panel, which is lying right here. So how did you remove that door panel? Let me show you. It has different procedures like I told you guys. Okay, for this door panel, for you to actually lose it up, the first thing which you're going to be doing here is you're going to pry something from this place here, ply it and remove it. When you ply it and remove it, it's being secure with some kind of you know, a hitch right here that hold it in place, a locker. So when you get it there, you have 1, 2, and 3 screws that hold it in place here. Then you have 2 more screws down here that hold it in place down here. So when you lose those ones out, then you need to pull it out, pull it, drag it for it to come outside. Now when you drag it, there is needless for you to actually remove this. There is no need of you. And after when you get it out, someone have to help you to hold this in place. You have the socket right here. You need to press this. This is the locker position, so you need to press it and lift this pink stuff right like this. Then it will lose out. Then this one here, you need to press the two tabs here. When you press it, then you draw it out, then you are all set. Then you pull this one out of the way. And when you put this one out of the way, you're gonna be exposed with here. Then this door panel here is being secured with these screws, which is somewhere here. You can see the places where they are being tightened and fastened in place here. So you lose them out. When you lose it out, now here comes another challenge. There is a wire right here that runs through this very place that is being secured by a cable tie, and that's this wire right here, the wire for the mirror control. So this socket here, it has a different approach. You can see right here, you won't see it like this. The way it is that it has been done is this red actually locks it in place. All right, let me get to you. You won't be able to see the locking, but let me use this one as a sample. It won't lock until you get it in. So let me get this one in like this. Right, when it snaps, this is the original way it's supposed to be. Right, so before you get it out of this very place, it's going to become a problem. A lot of people can actually break it because there are three different kinds of a clip here, socket here, which you need to actually take your time to know how they did it. So you need to pull this red tab up. All right, now it's up. There has a black tab underneath. You press it, then you drag it out. Then you drag it out and it's out. The same thing goes for this big one here, this big guy here. So when you lose this one out, that is if suppose you really need to lose them out, if suppose you have to work on this side, but you don't need to lose out this motor before doing that. So the next big guy which we have on board here, which is the main reason I think most of you guys are watching this video, is how did you get this guy out of this very place, because it's a very, very tough thing to do. Now, it's actually simple, but it has a very hectic procedure which I want you to understand. But if you understand this trick, you're gonna get it out. And that trick here is, as you see in this door panel like this one here, you want to grab it from the under. Let me try to put it back and show you and demonstrate it. Just okay. When you have it in this very place, after removing the screws, the surrounding screws that are holding it in place, now you'll be exposed to having it to dangle like this. All right, now let me go. If I want to get this thing out like this right now, there is no way it's gonna get out. All right, I know a lot of you guys who have reached to this very stage here. It was a very terrible thing for me. It's a nightmare when I come across it like this. But until I started cracking my head, thinking outside the box to see what is just odd out of the ordinary. So, and that is the point where the other guy who was showing the video, who made a video about 4 minutes in the YouTube channel, when he reached this very place, he actually skipped it and brought every other thing inside there out. So for me, that's some sort of a wickedness. If you don't want to teach people what they want to do, no problem. You should tell them this is not for tutorial purpose. But if it is for tutorial purpose, at least you should be able to show them some laid down procedures in which they're going to be able to do it. One way or the other, some other person out there is trying to save some money. Nobody has it at the same equal measure, else no one is going to be looking for it, or no one is going to be trying to do it for himself. So here, there is a trick which VW actually did here. And that trick, if you don't understand it, you can't get this thing out as it is like this. That trick that you need to know about this here is you need to pull this all the way up. All right. Now when you're pulling it, it won't go up further, but you need to go up further. You need to go up further like this. When you go up further like this, before you can drag it from under and come right here. But it was when I was pushing it up, something which they put there, which literally to me is just to create another obstruction, is what has been stopping it, and that is that guy right there. So you need to remove this simple but complicated tablet they put here, just this guy right here. So now as you get this out, you can simply just lift it up. All right, so let me get it out again, and here it goes. So you can see it right now. So guys, now that you have known how to be able to get this out, now as soon as you get it out like this, you can remove everything that is right here and work on this very door panel and solve your problem and find the same way that you used to remove it and put it back. Now that you know how to get this done, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and I gotta catch you guys later. If you feel much more obliged to actually support me, you join my membership area, and if you have any further problem concerning your Passat, your Volkswagen model, you can drop it on the comment below this description, and I gotta catch you guys later. There are some other videos gonna be sharing about this very model here, which is electronic parking brake, which is 40. I'm gonna be needing to fix it, and when I'm going to be working on it, I'm gonna be covering it and putting it right on my channel. So if you want to watch any tutorial concerning that, you want to subscribe to my channel, you have nothing to lose. Absolutely, you have nothing to lose. You cannot subscribe anytime. So guys, gotta catch you guys later. This is Dr. Cool Auto Fix. Bye for now.